Lay down on the mat. Knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine. Otherwise, a bit straight and rolls outward. Find the most comfortable position for your legs, hips, and lumbar spine. Once found, roll the arms outward to keep the shoulder blades as much as you can flat onto the ground. You can move slightly your arms away from the body in order to help the shoulder blades laying flat on the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders and move gently the chin toward the base of the throat to lengthen your cervical spine. Close your eyes and allow your body to soften, to let go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moved first? Observe it without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation. The small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open, even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, take control and create a long and deep breath. But keep it easy. Keep it soft. Feel your body expanding when you inhale. Feel your body becoming more compact when you exhale. Keep a long and deep breath. But yet, keep it easy. Observe your body. Observe the ribs moving away from each other with every inhalation. And moving closer to each other with every exhalation. Observe your belly. Moving, allow your belly to move freely. With every inhalation, the navel will move up. With every exhalation, moves down toward the ground. Keep a deep but easy breath. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, take control and create a breathing cycle that starts in your belly and move up to the chest, like a sort of wave starting on your lower belly and gently rising up to the chest, expanding first the belly and then the chest, filling up your lungs with energy, with new air. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. When you do this technique, try and keep the belly expanded even when you move up to the chest, even if this means that you will have the feeling of not being able to fill up completely your lungs. It's not a problem. Just become aware of your body. Inhale, belly, chest, as much as you can, keeping the belly expanded. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, fully. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Now focus on the exhalation. So inhale, exhale completely. Observe that toward the end of the exhalation, in order to push the air out, you have to take control of the muscles of your belly and maybe also of your rib cage. Just become aware of these activations. So inhale, exhale completely. Observe that in order to push out the air that you have in your lungs, you activate the muscles of your body. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Exhale completely. Becoming more and more aware of the activation of the muscles of your body. Now take a deeper control and keep on exhaling to your very maximum. So inhale, exhale completely. A little bit deeper than before. Now, still exhaling completely, I wanted to create a small pause at the end of the exhalation, of the deep maximum exhalation. And then inhale. So inhale, exhale completely to your very maximum, like you have no more air to push out. Hold your breath. Relax the belly while holding your breath. And inhale. Exhale completely to your very maximum. Hold your breath. Relax the belly. And inhale. Now, starting with this technique, inhale, exhale completely, push the air out, go to your very maximum, hold your breath, relax the belly. And just before the exhalation, the inhalation, exhale one more time. You will feel that actually you still have some air to push out. Inhale, exhale completely to your very maximum, like you have no more air to push out. Hold your breath, relax the belly. And just before the inhalation, exhale one more time. The more you relax, holding your breath, the more you will be able to collect a little bit more air on your lungs to push it out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale completely. Hold your breath. Relax the belly. And just before the inhalation, exhale one more time. Go back to a normal breath, not controlled. Observe your body relaxing. Observe your breath becoming lighter. Slowly roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand and sit. Sit with your legs open, kind of wide, but have to be comfortable. So find the position that is more comfortable, still with your legs straight and open to the side. Now, contract your quadriceps. So push the legs down. If you have a hyperextension of the knees, you can even lift your heels just a tiny bit. It's okay. So really activate the thighs, keep the thighs hard, and relax. Okay, now, tilt your hip forward, lift the sternum, push the sternum forward. The movement comes from the hips, so the spine is straight. You can put your hands over the legs, down on the ground, wherever is more comfortable for you. The movement starts from the hips. Keep the sternum lifted and pushed forward. And now activate your thighs. Push your legs down. Still keeping the sternum lifted and up and forward. And come back up. Create circles, gentle circles with your hips on the spine. And again, tilt your hip forward. Push the sternum up and forward. Shoulders back. Lift gently over your chin. And now, activate your thighs. Push the legs down. And come back up. Put your feet on Baddha Konasana. Keeping the legs roughly at 90 degrees. Put your hands in front of the knees or in front of the tibias. Tilt your hip forward, but push your shoulders and head back. Arch in the spine. Push the chest forward, shoulders and head back. Relax. Now tilt the head forward, round your spine, and allow the head to drop toward the feet. Close your eyes and just use the gravity. Don't use your muscles to push your chest down, just the gravity. So surrender without activating the muscles, just surrender. You may feel your body stretching quite a bit, so it can be kind of interesting feelings. Don't push your body down. Allow your body down. Last moments. And come back up. Now put your hands behind your buttocks with your fingers pointing back. Put your feet as wide as the mat with your knees bent roughly at 90 degrees. Roll the arms outward, push your chest forward. Inhale. With the exhalation, push with the feet against the ground and lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. Stay there. Lift your butts. Lift your hips. Yes, good. And down. Tabletop position. Put your hands right under the shoulders. Put your knees together, right under the hips. Inhale. With the exhalation, lean gently forward, just a tiny bit. Putting a bit of stress on your wrists. And then lower your buttocks, not just to touch the heels, but just moving the chest back. Forward again. And back. Forward again. And back. And one more time, forward again. And back. Okay. Now, keep your shoulders right above the hands. Roll the arms outward. Now I want you to look at your forearm. The forearms are parallel and vertical. I want the forearm to stay in this position, so not only parallel, but also vertical to each other and parallel to each other. So roll the arms outward to have the inner part of the elbows facing forward. And looking at your forearm in order to keep the verticality, bend your elbows. Even if it's just a few centimeters, it's okay. And come back up. The forearm doesn't move, not even a tiny bit. Roll the arms outward, and again, bend your elbows, keeping the forearm parallel to each other and vertical. And come back up. Keep on doing this movement, becoming aware of how difficult it is, keeping the forearm vertical, not moving the forearm. One more time, still keeping the forearm vertical and parallel. And come back up. Beautiful. Okay, now elbows down. Interlace the hands. Keep the elbows right under the shoulders or even a little bit closer to each other. Not wider, but in case closer. Now lean forward with your torso and back. Do it slowly, do it consciously. Forward, listening to the messages of your body and adjusting the depth of this movement according to your body. If it's really easy, you can even touch the ground with your nose and then come back. If it's still hard, even 1 millimeter forward is okay. So just play with your body, reinforcing your arms and shoulders according to your body, to what's needed today. Okay, now, still keeping the elbows down, widen your knees, tuck your toes under, inhale. With the exhalation, push with the elbows against the ground, lift your buttocks and push the chest toward the toes. Even there, the movement is really small. It's okay. It's just the direction that counts. And down. Okay, now lift the torso. Step forward with your right leg. Put your hands down on the ground, close to the right foot. Tuck your left toes under. Inhale. With exhalation, straighten both legs. If you cannot straighten the right leg, it's okay. You can keep it gently bent, but go to your maximum anyway. Okay, now bend your right leg. Push with your right foot against the ground and lift your body. Lift the torso. Okay. Keep the left leg straight, right leg bent. Lift your pubis. So I want you to feel the stretch on your left groin. Belly in, navel toward the spine. Lean forward, hands down again. Down the knee and change side. So step forward with your left leg, hands down. Tuck your right toes under and straighten both legs to your maximum. Good, beautiful. Lovely. Now bend your left leg and lift your torso. Keep your right leg straight. Lift your pubis in order to stretch your right groin. Belly in. Put your hands down. Move your left foot back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can do it. Yay! Good. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Now lean forward for the plank pose. Belly in. Push with the hands against the ground. Lift your buttocks again for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push your chest toward the toes. Walk back with your hands. And come up. Good. Middle of the mat, legs wide. Roll your right leg outward, so right foot pointing to the right, left leg rolled inward to have the left foot roughly at 45 degrees. Hands on the waist. Move your hips. Slowly, just feel your hips moving, tilting right and left, right and left, right and left. Just become aware of the feelings on your hips. Okay, now tilt your hip to the right. So when the right side of the hip is lower than the left one, let your right hand slide down toward the foot. Put your left shoulder back, creating a torsion of your torso. Push your right big toe down. But in the meantime, push your left shoulder back. Straighten your left arm up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. If you don't have any particular tension on the neck, turn your head to look at the sky. 3 breaths. Beautiful. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your right leg. Lift your torso. Keep the arms straight. Tilt your hip to the left, like you want to move the hip to the right. While doing so tilting the hip to the left, you're gonna feel an activation around your left hips, even the left groin. Keep the arms straight but soft. Lift the sternum. Move the head a little bit back. Lift the chin just a tiny bit. 3 breaths. Straighten your right leg and lower your arms. Let's move to the other side. So roll the left leg outwards, the right leg inward. Left foot pointing to the left, right foot at 45 degrees. Hands on the waist, move the hips. You can feel a difference between right and left, between the two positions. It's normal, we're not 100% symmetric. So you can feel more tightness in one side or the other. I'm tilting the hips right and left. Becoming more and more aware of this movement. Okay, now tilt the hip to the left. So the lower part of the hip is the left one. The right one is higher. Allow the left hand to slide toward the foot. Then start pushing with your big toe down. But in the meantime, push your right shoulder back, creating a torsion of your torso. Lift your right arm up. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Move the back of the head a little bit back. You will see that the whole torso will move back. So to still be stable, push a little bit more with your big toe, with your left big toe down. Good. Now bend your left knee, lift your torso, straighten your arms, but keep it straight but soft. Tilt your hip to the right now. Belly in. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Feel the activation of your right hip. You may even feel a stretch on your groin. Lift your chin a tiny bit. Still keeping the arms straight but soft. Last moments. Straighten your left leg and lower your arms. Now, roll your right leg outward, so both feet are opening to the side. Maybe not really completely to the right or to the left, because it's gonna be super hard for the balance. But let's say 45 degrees out, or even a little bit more. Now, tilt your hip backward, bend your knees gently, keep on tilting your head backward, bend your knee, tilt your hip, bend your knee, tilt your hip, bend your knee. Put your hands over your thighs, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, and smile. This is not the end of the word. When a position is harder, focus on the technique and on your breath. So when you focus on the technique, your mind is taken. There is this focus there. So you cannot really listen to the messages of your body. When you focus on your breath, creating an easy breath, you're kind of giving messages to your body that, well, it's just easy. So there is no reason to stress out. So both techniques will help you deal with harder, intense feeling. Okay, straighten your legs. Good. Keep your feet parallel to each other and create small circles with your hips along the spine. Our breath is not only, how can I say that? Turn on the other side. Our breath changes depending on what we're experiencing. So if we're experiencing stressful moments, our breath will become lighter, more superficial. So on the upper part of your chest, and fast. When we are completely relaxed, you can stop the movement. When you're completely relaxed, on the other side, it's just your breath is long and subtle. So, knowing that, we can take control to change our feelings according to what we want. So when we are in a stressful situation, just like the asana that we just did, it was quite intense. But if you focus on your breath and create a longer and more relaxed breath, I wouldn't say that the position stopped being stressful, because it is stressful for your body, but your mind is gonna take some distance from those messages, realizing that actually, yes, it is training but it's doable. Okay, now we're relaxed quite a bit. So roll the right leg outward, left leg inward. Tilt the hip to the right, and again, and the Trikonasana, just like we did before. Push with your big toe down to add a little bit of stability. Okay, now look at your right foot, bend your right knee, walk forward with your left foot, put your right hand down on the ground, a little bit to the left of your, or to the right of your right foot, and then start straightening your right leg and lifting the left one. Even there, twist your torso. Try and keep your body stable. Now bend your right knee again. Lower your left foot. Walk back to enter again in Trikonasana. Good. Now bend your right leg again. Virabhadrasana 2, so warrior 2. Just like we did before, so pay attention on the hips. Now, roll the right arm outwards to have the palm of the hand facing the sky. And lower the left arm down, touching gently your left leg. Lift your right arm, stretching the right side of your torso, and then move the right arm to the left. Look up. Back to Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Straighten your leg and lower your arms. Beautiful. On the other side. So roll the left leg outward, right leg inward. Tilt the hip to the left and enter Trikonasana, just like we did before. And attention on stability, using all the instruments, all the techniques to be stable in the position. Keep the shoulders away from the ears, push the big toes down. Right shoulder back. Now, look down at your left foot, bend your knee, walk forward with your right foot, put your left hand down on the ground, and start straightening both legs. Create a torsion with your torso. Stay there. Now lower your right foot again, walk back, and come back to Trikonasana. Find again your position. Oops. Remember to push the big toes down to give you more stability. Now, bend your left knee. Lift the torso for Virabhadrasana 2. Tilt the hip to the right. Stay there. Now roll your left arm outward, palm of the hand facing the sky. Lower your right arm, lift the left one. And then allow the left hand to go to the right, stretching the left side of your torso. Stay there. Bend the left knee a little bit more, Ruth. Yes, that's beautiful. And come back up. Virabhadrasana 2 again. Straighten your leg and lower your arms. Good. Roll both legs inward. Tilt your hip forward. Round your spine. And allow your whole back to relax. Relax your arms and relax your shoulders, your neck. And just stay there. Really slowly bend your knees and come back up. Put your feet together, big toes touching, heels gently apart. Close your eyes and listen to the messages of your body. Feel the stability that you have without looking outside of you. Observe how the weight shifts in your feet, just changing. Okay, now still with your eyes closed. Start tilting the hips gently back. So lift your pubis and allow the tailbone to draw down. But do it in an easy way, in a soft way. Try not to contract too much the muscles. Just become aware of the position of your bones. Once that you have found this kind of compactness due to the tilting back of the hip, imagine that you want to push really gently again the shoulder blades toward the sternum. Observe that when you imagine, when you visualize the shoulder blades pushing toward the sternum, you can actually feel your back straightening. And keeping those two movements in place, so the tilting back of the hips and the shoulder blades going toward the sternum, push really gently. The back of the head up, like you want to lengthen your spine, and move really gently again your chin toward the base of the throat. Activating the muscles of your neck, giving a little bit more length to your neck. Just stay there. Still with your eyes closed, start lifting your arms. Lift your arms up to the sky. You can either keep the hands interlaced or in prayer position, or keep your arms separated, not touching. Pay attention that often when we lift our arms, we can lose the alignment of the hips, moving the attention. We kind of lose the alignment. So now bring your attention back to the hips, tilt your hip backwards to find again the compact position, and slowly lower your arms. And just observe any kind of feelings. What you are experiencing now. On your hands, on your arms, on your shoulders, on your head, on your chest, on your belly. Just become open to any kind of feeling. Just stay there, stable and strong. Okay, open your eyes. Move toward the front of the mat. Now, tilt your head forward. Bend your knees and put your hands down on the ground. Walk back with your hand or with your feet to find your version of Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, now lean forward for the plank pose. And back in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Plank pose. And Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lean forward. Walk forward with your left foot. Not completely close to the hands, not in between the hands, but just roughly under the maybe shoulders. Okay. If you can. Yes, that's perfect. Now push with your feet up and come back up. Good. Yes. Okay. Widen a little bit more your feet. Keep your hips squared. Bend your front knee. If the back heel lifts, it's okay. It's not a problem. Belly in. Roll the arms outside. Push the thumbs back. Lift your sternum, arching gently the upper spine. Good. Now lift your arms up completely. Keep the arms as much as you can parallel to each other. Belly in. Push your thumbs back, arching the spine even more. And come back. Now tilt your head forward. Slide the arms, the hands toward the foot. And put your hands down on the ground. Change side. So lean forward. Put your feet together. And change side. Good. Lovely. Now bend your knee, lift your torso. If the back heel is lifted, it's okay. Keep your hips squared, so focus on the alignment of the hips. Lift your pubis, lift your sternum, roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back. Stay there. Keep your front leg bent. Now lift your arms up, keeping the arms as much as you can parallel to each other. Belly in to protect the lumbar spine. Push your thumbs back, put your shoulders back, arching the upper part of the spine, just the upper spine. Now push even more. And come back. Bend your knee, tilt your hip forward, hands down, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push your chest over the toes. Now bend your knees, sit down. Now take everything you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. So take your sweatshirts, take your, well, anything that you will need, even your bolster if you want to. Lay down. If you feel tension on the spine, keep your knees bent. And just bring your attention to your nostrils. Observe the air entering the body through the nostrils. Going out a little bit warmer. The air enters your body through the nostrils and goes out a little bit warmer. Bring your attention there. If there's any thoughts rising, it's normal. But as soon as you realize that you are no longer observing the passing of the air through the nostrils, then bring your attention back there. The air enters your body through the nostrils and goes out a little bit warmer. The air enters your body through the nostrils and goes out a little bit warmer. Don't control your breath now. Just let it be. Observe the air entering your body through the nostrils and going out a little bit warmer. Try and move your attention now at the base of the throat. And try and feel your heartbeat. Maybe you can, maybe you cannot today. But just bring your attention there. Put a bit of consciousness there. If you can feel your heartbeat, keep your attention just on your heartbeat. Relax completely your body and mind. It's for today. It's a little bit too hard to feel constantly your heartbeat. Keep your attention on the passing of the air through the nostrils. In a few minutes, I'm going to chant mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose till that moment. Just meditate and relax. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tension with the exhalation. One more time. Let the knees roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand either facing the sky or the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Just stay there for a brief moment in order to allow your body and mind to relax again. Now breathe deeply. Bring your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.